Yo! What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy B-Mac back with another video today. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about what the Gators have going on right now. So stay tuned.
Hey, keep cooking with that dope, man.
Tell her pull up to the villa. Why shouldn't really she realize I'm on a make it.
Alright guys, like I said, I appreciate y'all coming back for a new video. So in recent news with the Gators, we hired a new tight ends coach, Tim Brewster. He is known for his recruiting tactics. He's very good at sealing the deal, I guess you could say. Dan Mullen can obviously use some help here. We've seen the close to National Signing Day. I mean, we still have a fairly good class, don't get me wrong. I can't complain too much. But the safety we missed on Avante Williams was terrible. We've got to be able to wrap those kind of recruits up. And to lose them to a rival, and especially Miami, who had a losing season last year, are you kidding me? I don't know how you lose that. If you can't sell a kid to your school over Miami, you're struggling in the recruiting game, obviously. So we hired Tim Brewster. What we're getting is a good recruiter. He's a pretty good position coach as well. He has ties to South Florida, which we need to start locking down. So that's a big hire for Florida, I feel like. That's we're going in the right direction and building a staff around Mullen. Another thing I want to talk about today, and I want to just touch on briefly, is our running back depth. Obviously, we haven't signed one yet this class. I do have some news for later on in the video. So who do I think is going to be the running back one? I think it's got to be Dameon Pierce. I think he looked the best last year. Now, LaMichael Piron did a lot of things that Dameon Pierce can't do. He can't line up out there on the edge at receiver. He can't line up in the slot. He's not going to catch a whole lot of balls out the backfield. But straight north and south running, one cut, getting upfield, I love Dameon Pierce. The guy is a monster. He's from Georgia, my state, so I'm kind of biased. I think he's running back one. Now, running back two depends on a couple of things here. How healthy will Malik Davis be? Can we see the Malik Davis we seen when he was a freshman? The kid was electric, breaking long runs, just every game. Then he got injured against Georgia, which I was at that game. I mean, you can't really prepare for something like that. You don't know how kids are going to bounce back for something like that. But I expect him to get in the weight room this offseason. He's been healthy, getting there, train himself to last the full 14, 13 games we're going to have this year, and try to stay healthy. He could very well be running back two. But another thing that it could depend on is if Lorenzo Linger gets a waiver, which I think maybe we'll see. The NCAA has come out and said it's going to be harder to get a waiver this year, and going forward, we'll see about that. If he gets a waiver, he could very well be running back one. I mean, not running back one, running back two, and he could even push Pierce for splitting the bulk of the carries. We'll see. Then we got back there. We still got Iverson Clement, who I think is a very good back. And we have Naquan Wright, who I think is going to be a very good back. But now that we're on the subject of running backs and our lack thereof recruiting in the 2020 class, something that I read on Twitter the other day, I don't know how true it is, but if you guys know any truth to it, drop in the comments a link to something that's official. I haven't found anything yet. So, from what I read, Zach Evans, we're back in it with Zach Evans. Now, we all know he's got off the field and on the field character issues. But the kid can play ball. Bottom line, the kid can play ball. Will I take him on my team? Yes. I'll give him a shot. I believe in second chances. Maybe we can get him down there away from his friends and that culture in Texas, and maybe we can, mold his personality, I guess. But it's a risky take if Mullen takes him, because since Mullen's been on campus, there has been a couple incidents where people have been in trouble and he's been scrutinized. It's stuff that happens at every college program. I feel like the beat writers in Florida blow stuff way out of proportion. That's just me. Like when Michael Piron, you never heard about this guy getting in trouble ever. Then the beat writers find a video where he was in a heated discussion with like a tow truck driver trying to tow a truck or something. I don't know. Anyway, our beat writers love pumping stuff out there. So it's a risky take if we take him. But the ceiling for this kid is unbelievable. The kid could be Heisman Trophy level. I mean, the kid's that good. Do I think we get him? I don't think we do. I think he might end up somewhere like Ole Miss, Tennessee, somewhere like that. But let's get him on campus. I heard he's got an official in March. Don't know how true that is. Like I said, I don't know him. All I know is what I read. So I'm relaying it to y'all. Anyway, is there anything else I want to talk about as far as the Florida Gators? Like I've said numerous times in all my videos, this is the year we can make a run to the playoff. You look at our schedule. I'm not just saying that because I'm a Gator fan. I truly believe that with the way the schedule's set up, it's set up for the Gators to make a run. And if we don't do it this year, when will we do it? Because Georgia's out-recruiting us every year, and they're in our division. So how are we going to win our division when we're not recruiting at that level? I think we need to maybe make the playoffs, and that'll boost recruiting. When we get these standalone football facilities and these new football training rooms and all the new equipment and stuff, that's going to boost recruiting as well. So Florida is a team on the cusp of greatness, I feel like. But I feel like this year could catapult us one way or another, like trending down or trending up. You know what I mean? We're trending up right now. But this is like a seesaw of which way we're going to go. I feel like this is the year. So next video, I think I'm going to drop the Vanderbilt season schedule preview game tomorrow. And then I'm going to drop another video, I believe. I'm going to try to talk about maybe the wide receiver and quarterback depth we've built. And who I think should be one, who I think should be two. I know my biggest video so far was the one about who will be Florida's quarterback next year. There's some controversy on there in the comments, but I like that. I like reading y'all's opinions and then, giving you my input. And I like reading people's, opinions and thoughts on the situation. Anyway, thank you guys for stopping by again. Go Gators. Make sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. It's going to be in the description. Love you guys. Have a great day. Thank you.